Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me for another tarot reading. My name is Ahorangi Starchild and this is a reading based on the elements earth, air, fire, water. I kind of, when it comes to astrology signs like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn and the Western astrology, I feel like, with these readings that we do on YouTube, which is a general reading, I feel like it's very much kind of like a hit and miss kind of thing because it is a general reading. So I was thinking, and even if you are a Taurus, sometimes, as an example, you don't really resonate with the energy of Taurus. So the way that I want to try and do these readings to bring out information to people, I would say if you resonate with the element of earth. Okay, so I have brought out various items here that is like very earthy, just to tap into that energy. And this is a Celtic cross for those who need it, for the people who feel like they associate with the element of earth. So that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, people who are very much practical minded, grounded. Practical application is very important. Feeling secure in the material environment. You know what I'm talking about. So if you just resonate, with Taurusy, Virgo-y, Capricorn-y, Cappy energy, this Celtic cross is for you. So remember, once again, this is a general reading. And if the reading don't fit, don't try and make it fit, okay? If there's bits and pieces that fit, then with these general readings, it's about hit and miss. You put out the information and you, fingers crossed, I know it will find the people who are meant to be, accessing this information. So, here we go for the element of earth. This is a Celtic cross for those who need it associated with the element of earth. Okay. Everything you need to know about me is in the drop box below. So I will be using this Rider-Waite deck, and then for inspiration I'll be using this beautiful, beautiful Secret Language of Animals by Chip Richards. It's really nice and earthy, grounded. Okay, I'll get a card from here. Turn it right side up, that'll help. For the element of earth. Celtic cross for guidance for the element of earth. Gaia. Papa Tunuku. As we say in Māori, Mother Earth, Papa Tunuku. Okay. So we have eagle. So off the bat, I want to say if it's element of earth that you associate with, we now have this element of air coming in. So this is vision, freedom, authority, inspiration. And I'm going to put this card here. So it will fit into this reading somehow. Okay, our first card is, so some of us are moving forward. We've had to deal with conflict. We're going into a space where we feel calmer inside of ourselves in a mental aspect. Our thoughts are becoming more harmonious, especially if we had to deal with situations concerning conflict, winning and losing, where there was a little bit of a battle with the ego. This could be something that had transpired in your life where you had to deal with conflict on a personal level, or it could have been people around you having to deal with conflict, and you had to maybe step in and console someone who was maybe, feeling like they lost a lot in a situation of conflict. But it is putting situations behind you where there was this sense of someone had to win at all costs. Now, whether this was in your recent past or, maybe a couple of years ago, that situation of conflict could have been so chaotic that it might have taken some of you an extended amount of time to process this information, the losses. Um, and I kind of feel even maybe feeling left out, feeling like a little bit of a victim, but things are straightening out, it's calming down. You're moving forward at a leisurely pace. It's almost like you allow life to take you where you need to go. You are open to the journey of life, to you once again open to discover new things. But I feel like you're very much in a situation where you are divinely guided to better places, especially when it comes to your mental health. But this is also about traveling. You might be thinking about traveling somewhere, traveling across the water. It doesn't have to be far. Maybe you just need to cross a river or get a ferry to an island. But there's a little bit of a need to get out and explore and just expand your horizons a little bit to get you into a space where you feel a bit freer, okay? Free up your mental space. We have the Fool here. So the Fool is in a challenging position. I do feel like there's a little bit of a PTSD kind of factor here, because the Fool is someone who leaps into the unknown. It's like the hope and the trust and the faith in a situation that God or the universe will carry you, and it will bring your highest good to you, and that innocence that we sometimes have, that innocent exuberance that we have when we, and the optimism when we enjoy our own life and we feel like, there's something carrying us. But with a Fool in a challenging position, I feel like there's a little bit of a resistance just to trust blindly, or to take, let's just say, uncalculated risks. I feel with this Six of Swords here that there is a need to kind of slow things down on a mental level. You just want to cruise, you don't want to cause any waves, you want things to calm down. And taking a leap of faith into the unknown is not necessarily what you feel your nervous system need on a mental level. So I feel like there's this little bit of resistance of taking a leap of faith. There's how do I say it? A need for your faith to be buoyed. So I feel like if you feel like you don't have any faith and trust in the universe, or you don't have enough of faith and trust in the universe, that the universe will carry you, or God, or whoever you believe in, you can always call on your angels to buoy your faith, buoy your trust, and to help you to feel a little bit more secure inside yourself, so that you can move forward with a positive mental attitude and feeling safe and secure in the process of moving forward. So we have the King of Wands here. So for an earth element, I feel like you are coming into your own power. This is a mature masculine person, action orientated. I do feel like for this reading, it's a timeless reading. So this could be you who's coming into your own power, taking charge and control of your life, becoming the king of your, empire. I feel like you're building your empire, that you are taking, or you are willing to take a calculated risk on something you feel very passionate about. I also feel like this could be career, that there's a focus on the career. Maybe you want to change the direction of your life path in the way of career. But this is also a mature masculine person who could be supportive of you with very strong fire element in their chart. So this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is action orientated, inspirational, um, very fiery, leading by example type of energy, innovative, dynamic energy, leadership. Okay, so and it's like moving forward. I also feel like it's tapping into latent natural gifts that you have. Okay, so that is sort of like coming to the fore as you move forward in your life. You start to tap into your own natural energies. And there's our little PTSD card that I mentioned. Slightly PTSD from all the battles that you've had to face. But you're moving forward from that. You're wounded, but you haven't given up. You have set up healthy boundaries. You might have still some healing to be done on an energetic level, but I feel you're getting there because we do have the King of Wands. It's just a matter of time, because things need to make sense for you on a mental level. That's what I feel. Your past experiences need to make sense to you on what you can learn from these lessons. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, so that's your element coming through. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that's at the top of your reading. And I feel like you have worked hard for what you've achieved. You've been very patient, goal orientated. You've persevered. You've used your gifts. You're starting to get the hang of being self-reliant, independent. And this is a lady. This is the Empress and the Minor card. So I feel like for this elemental Earth kind of people, that you are starting to get into your own groove, especially with that Six of Swords. Things are calming down. You're coming into your own power. You've still keeping grounded through it all. There's a desire to be close to nature, a desire to spend time by yourself, a desire to spend time with animals if you have pets. You want to spend time in your garden. This is just about pottering around, being yourself, doing you. What is coming in for you is the Ten of Wands. So I do feel like you're finishing off with a situation where there was a heavy burdens to carry, okay? Many battles fought. But mentally, you're going into a space where you are finishing off with this. We do have the Fool. That is your brand new fresh start. It is a work in progress. So this Ten of Wands on the Nine of Wands means that that healing that I spoke of is coming through for you. I would say towards the end of the year, into Sagittarius, into the next 10 weeks or so, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, you'll start to feel like that burden is dissolving and fading away. And once again, we have this King of Wands here is anchoring both her in. So I do see that progression of from going from a victim and someone who had to put up healthy boundaries, to carrying heavy responsibility that wasn't yours, to having to process maybe emotional or physical demands that was placed on you. And this could be in work as well, because ones are work, in your work environment, working very hard. Sometimes, because this is the immediate future for me, if you are someone in retail like me, or even if you're self-employed, we're going into the silly season. So there will be, extended amount of hours spent at work where you invest your energy. Might be work, and there might be some demands being placed on you physically for work, but I feel like it's only going to be temporary because it's a 10, it's finishing off. We have the Nine of Cups, so there's something that you've been wishing for that is going to come in for you. Oh, there's love on the cards for the Earth. Woo! Okay, especially especially if you have been single, because we do have the single lady there. There's love coming in for you. That's Pisces. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And this is a gift from heaven. This is straight from the hand of God or the universe. And I did say that in some cases, some of us might feel like we don't know if we can trust the universe to deliver our desire wishes, like our heart's wishes to us. And there's that little bit of a delay because we need to establish, most of all, trust within ourselves. We have to grow from these experiences. We had to carry these heavy burdens and get rid of them. But as you can see, like that staff there, this is what this king is holding. So I feel like these are we are becoming mature concerning the very, very dear life lessons that we've had to learn in the recent past, okay? But there's love coming, there's beautiful spiritual connection. That is what you're moving towards. It is stepping into your own power. And once again, this beautiful heart chakra energy coming in, healing for the heart, healing for your emotions. If you've been wishing for love, it's on the cards because we have the 9 of Cups here, which is your wish card. But I also feel if you're single, you like to spend time by yourself, and there's no desperation here. This is just the universe rewarding you for facing challenges and doing your work, so you do have your Fool there, your brand new beginning. We have another ace, the Ace of Pentacles, brand new fresh start. We have three cards here indicating a brand new fresh start. So there is a love offer coming in, long-term committed partnership, which is a wish coming true, potentially from a fire sign. And I get the feeling that this is something that's going to happen suddenly with a Fool here. It's just going to be boom, on like Donkey Kong. The one day you're still working hard and focusing on, I don't know, work, and then the next day there's love. And I feel like this could potentially happen in your work environment, maybe. And when we have this beautiful, if you've been waiting for money to come in, there's money coming in, there's love coming in, brand new fresh start, and creating long-term stability in your life. And you might have worked for this as well, by yourself, for yourself. This is you cashing in on your own hard work and your own efforts. People recognizing your potential and giving you opportunities to step up, and they really want to reward you for your loyalty, because earth signs are loyal, earth signs are stable. We like the tangible things, we want to see results. Last card, the Sun. Whew. Thank God I'm Taurus. Okay, it doesn't really get better than this. Okay, so with the Sun and the Earth of element, I feel like, this is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. And we also have the Sun with the King of Wands. So I truly feel, to nail this down, that this person coming in to give you a love offer might be a fire sign, because even with this Fool, this is a little bit Uranian, could potentially be Aquarius. There's Mars energy in here, which is action orientated, very impulsive, kind of living in the moment, free spirit type personality. But there is happiness coming out on the other side. You've been on this journey for quite some time. It's time to be happy. It's time to have fun. This is in the summertime as well. The sun is illumination, good physical vitality, especially if in the southern hemisphere we're going into summertime. There's a lot of happiness. There is financial stability. There is beginning in new love and feeling connected to source once again, especially if you felt like there was separation, or you felt separated, especially with having to put up healthy boundaries there. So I pick up a sense of separation in some way, shape, or form. I'm just going to put that there. And so I feel like, I'm going to do these reading once a month. So I feel like, even though this is like a monthly reading, that this energy, especially with the sun there and being in the southern hemisphere, this can carry you all the way through to, I would say, around about February next year. That this reading would still be relevant on, until then, because we have aces. This is a brand new fresh start. So, and the energy don't stop, it continues, okay? It is a continuation of. That's why I don't really like to put time on my readings, but I do feel 9 months from now, especially with this Nine of Cups, 9 months from now, you will not recognize your life because you're finishing off with situations that was a heavy burden to carry. Okay, so now we're going to move to this Eagle card here. So Eagle says vision, freedom, inspiration, authority. And if you look at the layout, this is your authority, there's your freedom. With the inspiration, there's your Ace of Cups for your inspiration. And so we have vision as well. So, and that vision to me is that sun, because it says mental clarity, optimism, physical vitality, spending time outdoors, spending time in your garden, going outside, maybe even tramping, making time to connect with nature. And that eagle to me is also, eagles, they fly quite high altitudes, but they are accurate when they determine the target. Okay, they can use the wind to soar and just to hang around while they check out the what's happening below to find their prey. But once they determine where their prey is, they can strike, and they're very, very accurate. So, when it comes to the eagle, it is it's a predatory bird. It's freedom. It talks about courage and to see beyond the limitations of the physical realm, because you get a different perspective when you're up in the sky. I'm a skydiver, so things from 13,000 feet look a whole lot different than when you stand, on the ground. And eagle is a very powerful bird. It builds the bridge between the inspiration that you have, that you carry in your soul, which is this Fool, and the suppressed life that you have by carrying all the responsibility. So it is the connection between your own personal freedom and the responsibility that you have to carry for yourself in every day to be able to exist here. But with that eagle view comes great clarity, not only in the field of infinite possibilities, but it's also about actions that you need to take to realize your vision. So that sun here with this eagle says that if you have come, through a very challenging time where you had to put up healthy boundaries and you had to learn expensive lessons concerning your own limitations and what it is you can take on board, what is your responsibility, what's other people's responsibility, and how far do you want to stretch yourself to be able to be a team player. But eagles move with grace and power, and they find that great heights can be reached with ease. So it's quite easy to you find it with that sun, and your vitality that'll be increasing. That'll be quite effortless to invest energy in yourself to be able to achieve your own goals. Okay, because we do have the Nine of Pentacles there, and stand in your own power and stand in your own element. but you're still grounded. You're still grounded in spite of, having that freedom and the ability to make decisions that's to your benefit, and to make sure that your soul is being fed, and that you stay true to your vision, and that you have the power and the authority to steer, um, to stay on course for you, because there's no twos here. There's no two of cups, or this is all about you and your journey, and establishing your own identity in this new cycle that you are embarking on for your own benefit. So the choices that you make from here on out, I feel, is going to open the blessings of heaven to shower down upon you, because now you are valuing yourself, you're investing energy in yourself, in your life path, and the choices that you make is to your benefit, and therefore it brings in and usher in beautiful connections with people who speak your language, your soul tribe, your soul family, whether this is DNA family or um, but I feel like there's a lot of new people coming into your life, people who resonate better with you, who speak your language and understand you, and who don't demand anything from you, that you don't need to prove yourself to them. You can just be you, you can be authentic, and herein lies the blessing that from here on out, this journey is going to be easy and effortless, and the doors are open. Thank you for watching. I'll be doing these readings once a month. Please let me know how this reading finds you. And I absolutely adore reading for you. Have a beautiful day. Light and love.